lovely kings, queens, and in-betweens. My name is Elaine, and today I'm going to be talking about Scum's Wish. In Scum's Wish, Hanabi is in love with Narumi, and she has been for a number of years. But she's in high school, and he's now her homeroom teacher. Another high school student, Mugi, is in love with the music teacher, Akane, but both teachers are unavailable because Narumi is in love with Akane. When Hanabi and Mugi realize that they will never be with the ones they want, that they can never have what their hearts desire, they decide to comfort one another by becoming each other's substitute surrogate partner. If by some chance they should happen to be able to get with the person they're really interested in, they know they will no longer have a relationship. Their relationship has nothing to do with romance, nothing to do with love. It's just something to help fill the emptiness within each of them. And as the story progresses, things get more and more complicated as new characters are introduced that have feelings for both Hanabi and Mugi. I enjoyed this anime from the standpoint that it's a steaming hot pile of trash that I just can't look away from. It has drama and complication, obstacles for everyone to overcome that keep me invested in the story. But I won't say it's not without its problems. And I would argue that the biggest problem this anime has is the fact that there's not really anyone to root for. With the exception of Narumi, everyone is a horrible person with a skewed way of thinking that exhibits problematic thoughts and behaviors. For example, Akane is the kind of woman who likes to get attention from men. She's only interested in men who others desire, and she loves taking those men from other women and watching them get hurt. And then she dumps them when she gets bored and rinse and repeat. And then to top things off, every time something good happens to these characters, the anime seems to suggest that being bad is actually good and you'll get everything you want if you're a bad person. And while I realize this is something that happens in real life all the time, horrible people have good things happen to them all the time, I'm not sure I appreciate this message. I don't think this is a good moral for an anime to have. And something I found very interesting was how often this anime was animated in a way where it seemed more like a manga than an anime. And I say that because there were panels that would often show up during the progression of the story, and I think especially very early on in the story, they were used to represent a difference in feeling, barriers between certain characters, the divide standing between them and the person they have feelings for, essentially the distance between them. And while I think this is a thread that continued until the end of the anime, I do think it became less frequent as the anime progressed, and they became something used to highlight whatever the animators wanted you to focus on. And while I wouldn't say that the anime always had the most attractive locales, I think it was animated very well, and I liked the art style that was used. I liked what they did with the panels. I thought it was very interesting and unique, and it wasn't something I'd ever seen before. Overall, I would say that this is an anime you should definitely go out and watch. I'll admit it is something that you watch, and a part of you wonders why you enjoy it. It's one of those things that you're like, I know this is probably trash, but every once in a while I do like a steaming hot pile of trash. I think the art style really adds to one's enjoyment of the viewing experience. But like I said before, there really isn't anyone good in this anime. Yes, there's Narumi, but in comparison to the major players, he has a very minor role, and you could argue that his behavior is problematic in the sense that he's a complete and total pushover, and he's almost too accepting, if you can imagine that. And there you have it, my review of Scum's Wish. What did you think of my review? Did I leave anything out? Have you seen this anime, and what did you think of it? Let me know down below in the comments. I always like to know what you kings, queens, and in-betweens think. And if you like what you saw here today, please smash that like button until it's blue. Subscribe, ring that bell so you'll always know what's up, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye guys!